One of you said that according to Feng Shui, if I sleep with my feet towards the door, remember my bed was here, it meant death. So I have actually moved my bed according to the Feng Shui principles. Why not? Anything that helps, I say, anything that helps. Now in here we have the most cluttered room I've ever seen. I have come to the view that I cannot get anything out of here. This is a complete waste of time as far as I'm concerned. We have some metal in train. Now I've fiddled with the proportions here and I have worked out that 92 copper to 8 tin will give me 500 units of tin. And I have, as you know, somewhere here, another 8 tin, as in cassiterite. Cassiterite is the tin that I'm using. So then I found out I didn't have copper. So I ran off and forgot to press the record button. Oh, wonderful. Anyway, what I've done, if we look at the map, is I didn't actually do much. I went to here, this copper here, and that can now be deleted because I dug down. Fortunately, it wasn't deep, and I then came back. When I came back, I decided that I needed to put some more trenches. So I spent the rest of the day digging. So, where are we? Not in... At the moment, I've got 63 chunks of medium copper. Will there be enough on my hammer to do that? Let's have a look. So 63 chunks. No, let's take the other hammer. Okay. Yeah, 128 and 2. We do have enough. And we might have enough for our molybdenum. Oh no, I've got the molybdenum done already. Okay, right, let's get our hammer back up. Oh no. Now I've got a medium chunk of crystallized native copper, and I know that some people collect these. I happen to find this one particularly ugly, so I'm going to put this in here. Yeah, that gives me more. I'm happy with that. So let's put our hammer back. I need an anvil mould, so I've grabbed some red clay and I'm going to come in here and make myself an anvil mould. The days of being able to just you know, make one anvil mould that would stay with you for the rest of your map are long gone. So I'm making myself another anvil mould, and hopefully that will make me a tin bronze anvil. I will be cutting some of this out, of course, because this is probably a very tedious process for you. Excellent. We have our mould for an anvil. Right, let's pop it in here. And have we enough grass? It looks as if we might have. I've got a couple of eggs. Okay, and sticks. Let's try that. And then we can use, let's use peat. I think we're going to need, oh no, it might do it with that. Oh, excellent. It's not as tall as I thought. There we go. Right. One pit kiln underway. Right, let's get the rest of this peat down. Okay. All right. What time is it? 4:27. Is it light? It's getting. There's a boat on already. They cannot leave it alone, can they? Now, how are we doing on eggs? Because eggs are the thing that we've got 3 and 3. let's make some scrambled eggs to keep us going. Right, let's get that off the bar. Okay. Three servings of scrambled eggs. Now, can we add to scrambled eggs to make them better? I know we can in real life. Scrambled eggs with cranberries. And what about onions? Oh, I must say that makes me feel quite ill, the thought of that, but if it's protein, it's protein. All right. Can we add scrambled eggs with fresh onion? No, that's not going to work. I can understand that. I can understand that, guys. I wouldn't have liked that combination either. Okay, well, let's make some more food. Perhaps if we put some of this in. I'm very tempted to go and get an entire chest of peat. All right, that looks good. Right, let's grab some of our food. So we now know that onion will go with scrambled egg. Good to know. No. Haha. All right. Be disciplined. All food back in here. So we have amaranth grain, rice grain. So that's fresh for 6 years, 6 years, 6 years, 6 years. That is 140 days, 1.3 years, 105 days. But this one is only fresh for 12 days. Okay, so we must use that one. Okay, so let's go and have a look at what's going on. Let's get this off our bar. Yeah, I have, can you see my shovel? I have practically run out of shovel. Oh gosh, really? Medium rift activity. I get so fed up with these things. Yeah, you're gonna die, you're gonna die. Whoa. Oh, the histrionics. Have you brought me anything? No. Right, now, I'm not sure. This is the ugliest defence I've ever seen. I like this little one down here, but I'm afraid I went to town a bit up here. Actually, it wouldn't look bad if it was surrounded by walls. I'm 3 deep round here. Oops, I have to go up here. And then along here I'm only 2 deep at the moment. But what I am doing is just generally trying to protect my pigs and my chickens. So I need to dig around here. A lot of digging was done off camera, and I'm glad I did. This actually needs, I think I must have run out of earth. So that's where we are with our digging episodes. Let's have a look at our crops. Ooh, that can come up. Excellent, more food. That's not ready yet, but it's getting there. Anything else? That's getting there. Nope, that's not ready yet. Oh, the sunflowers are growing. What is the temperature now? See, we're down to 24 degrees centigrade. Now this is where we have to be careful, because rice, yeah, it likes it hot. We'll be growing rye soon at this rate. Right, that all looks okay. So, have I somewhere that would be okay with K? No. I'm growing a lot of flax here. Wow, that's bad news for the K. For flax. I can't do much until that anvil mould is ready. But what I could do, yeah, is I have got this. It probably means that I'm going to have to use flint axes, and I'm just going to go with that for the time being. I am not going to worry too much about that. I've got turnip seeds and flax there. Alright, let's pop these back up. Oh, we've got rifts. Okay, turnip seeds and flax. Let's just check. Rice. It's cold resistant until 8 degrees. And we're down to 24. We need to be careful of that. What have I got on my bar here? Everything. Right, let's hop up here. I tell you those things, they always know where you want to be. Now, 1, 2, 3. I am going to put a line here of water. Yeah, and then I'll have earth on either side, and that will make sure that both sides get very, very well moisturised. Right, as I said, we are going to have one of these, a shovel in flint. We will get out of this soon, but not yet. I use my shovel up on red clay. So be it. Okay. Wow, listen to that shovel. Is the pig all right? Yeah, you've got food. Where's the pig? Oh, she's there. Now I am now in release candidate 8, so they may well be a lot more aggressive towards me. So we'll just have to see what happens there. All right. The flax off here. Every bit of flax will help. So much digging for farms, so worth it. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now it would make sense to keep this in here, but I haven't got the room. Okay, let's take our hoe. Let's get this off our bar. Take the hoe. Right. Ignore that. Yeah, this is dry, that's okay. Okay, one piece of path and a bucket of water. That's what we need. let's go and find our water. Ah. Right, here we go. I've gathered up a piece of path and a bucket of water. Let's go and sort this out. Right, where's that piece of path? I've got more path, of course. All right, and now we start on the water. Excellent. Now this has to moisturize. Growth speeds 18%. That's because there is no moisture. It will take time for it to pick up the moisture. All right. That's good. Let's go and feed the chickens. Just a bit, but it's what I had on me. Let's let that moisturize. Okay, while we get out of the way of that rift. Right, okay. Defenses are not set yet. They are looking better. Right, let's just close that door. And then up here, let's take this down. Because it's in the wrong place. Let's put it up there. All right, how is our, let's put that down as a full bucket. Now, no, we haven't anything. They're all brewing up. Okay, that's looking good. We have food. What time is it? Oh, it's only halfway into the afternoon. Brilliant, brilliant. Right. Limestone, dry stone. I think that's the limestone, dry stone, yes. Okay, so we are in this line here. Right, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Let's try to come down a little bit more gently. Then we need a space of 2, which is 1, 2, that's right. And then this one here will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yay. That's looking better already. Now we've got our columns here. Now what we do need here is we have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that is in the right place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant. Yeah. Okay. Now, I need to eat. I need to eat a lot. That's already looking better. A couple of limestone cobble, which we will just put there for the time being. And this one needs to come up. And we need to go and put a piece of rammed earth there. So let's go and do that. That's rammed earth, there we go. That will do. And we've left our cobble in here. Or not. Okay, right, that sorts the cellar out. And then up here, another piece goes there. Yeah, that's the beginning of our walls. Okay. I am going to temporarily put rammed earth there. And that is actually just to give me, way left, no I haven't, a bit of rest from the wretched boathorn who are making my life a misery. Alright, let's go down and have a quick look at that, see how it looks from down below. That is a big rift. Yes, it looks a bit, it looks very odd actually at the moment. But that's okay. We will build with what we've got. And it's one of the things I've said here, that I am going to build with what I've got, not with what I want to start with. I think that's important. What else have we got in here? Right. That's the limestone dry stone. We will build more with that anon. Those are the ashlar blocks, right? And that's limestone cobblestone, okay. Right, let's just see how this looks. Now, can I reach this from here? Does that do it? Yes, it does. Okay. Right. That looks grim, doesn't it? Wait till we have some banners and vines and things on the front. It will look a lot better, said she, hopefully. Now out here, we are not going to go out further than here. And I'm not trying to make this look even. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Wow, it's pretty in autumn here. Yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that is not going to look even, and we don't want it to look even. I will take that down to the bottom, but at the moment I would much rather have that looking immense. That looks fantastic. Right. The ashlar blocks we were using are very, very pretty here. Right, we're going to have to do a whole load of going around ruins to get pretty blocks, I know. Right, so we've got 4 of those ashlar blocks. Another 30 of these. Let me just have a look at how many of the other odd blocks we've got. Right, let's eat some food. Yeah, this is the limestone dry stone. What did I just put down? Nothing of importance. I picked it up. I don't want that. Okay. So, excellent. These are lasting very well. So let's just come over here. Good. And then I think we'll just turn the corner with these lovely blocks. Can I get that on there? Yeah, I can. Oh, it's too high. No. Ah. Right. Where am I? Hard to tell when you're underwater. Yes. Okay. Whoa. It's going dark quickly tonight. Okay, let's... That's where we need them. Okay. And that's the limestone dry stone again. And we want one here. Wow, another bit of cover. And what I'm going to do is to just put some temporary walls here, because I am so fed up of being shot at. So, yeah, you far away, mate, far away. They're trying to get at me. There. That is better. We'll have another look at it in the morning. Now, yeah, that's going to make quite a nice size for this ground floor. Okay, right, medium rift activity. Huh. Okay, let's go down. Oh, I know, I want to put that upstairs. There we go. Right. Ah, my goodness. So we've got some limestone dry stone, we've got some cobblestone, and we've got a lot of rammed earth and a lot of basic earth. Okay. Well, my friends, I think we came a long way in that little session, in that day. We've worked out the proportion that will work for us of copper to cassiterite of 92 is to 8, and that will mean that we will be able to make 1,000 units of tin bronze. We've started a new farm, and hopefully we can get our crop rotation going a little bit better on this new farm. And also we have done a little bit of building and started to make ourselves a bit more secure upstairs, with the view that we will move all this upstairs. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, leave a like, maybe consider subscribing to me. Goodbye, my friends.